So it's exactly 12 months on. How am I doing? So I had my last set of x-rays done around 2 months ago, and the absolutely fabulous news is that the bone has virtually healed. So I'm expecting by the time I next go in for my next appointment, everything will be completely fine. So bone's completely healed. In terms of mobility, my knee is still a little bit restricted, or quite a bit restricted in terms of flexion. So I don't know if you can see, but that's probably about the maximum flex I've got, which is probably about 70 degrees or so. Now, what the consultant has suggested to me is that there's lots of scar tissue around the knee and underneath the kneecap. So I'm going to be having a third operation later on this year where they're going to go in, open a flap on my knee and scrape out all the gunk and all the scar tissue. And hopefully that will give me the mobility back. That will then be followed by 36 hours in hospital where they'll basically put me on a medieval torture machine and my leg will be mechanically bent by some machine, and they suspect I'll be on that machine for 36 hours. But if that gives me the mobility back, great. And in terms of that, I'm now walking around 7 or 8 miles a day. Now, 80% of that is done with a crutch. Probably about 20% of that is done with a stick, and I'm trying to do at least a mile a day completely unaided. Now, the reason why I've got those different ratios is that with a crutch I can go further, plus it also allows me to go downhill, which, because of the lack of bend in my leg, I really can't walk downhill without face planting, and I don't want to face plant. The stick allows me to go a little bit further, but again I have to walk on flat, good surfaces, and when I'm completely unaided I really have to be sure of where I'm going so the surface is flat and it's grippy and it's not slippy. Now, the crutch also helps as a bit of a risk mitigation as well, because at the moment I could trip over a Mint Imperial. So that's me at 12 months. So I should also add the pain is completely under control now. I don't really have too much pain. It's mostly discomfort and tiredness, which I can totally live with. And I must admit, I do look back to one of the videos, or the video that I did 6 months ago. God, I didn't really look very well. I looked completely unwell. It's quite eye-opening, to be honest, and I think that was due to the pain. So 12 months in, very little pain, discomfort only. The bone is completely healed. And now it's the flexion, which hopefully my third operation will sort out. So if you're in a similar position, you've had a similar sort of trauma, yeah, I know it seems to take bloody ages, and I can't believe this is still 12 months. I thought I'd be on a pogo stick by now, but you know, it takes time. Keep up with the physio, try and do as much weight bearing as you possibly can, because that gets the blood circulation going, and just stick with it. So all you can do is stick with it and it will get better. If that helps anyone, I'd be really pleased. And if anyone has got any questions, just leave a few comments in the comment section below. So this is what my walking now looks like. As you can see, I've still got a pronounced limp, but I think I'm rocking a lot less. And although you can't see it, I am feeling a lot more confident. So, you know, I would say that in terms of getting my life back, it almost has no comparison to even 6 months ago. Things are a lot better. I can get out. You can probably tell I'm in my bike gear, so I'm back on 2 wheels. So things are good. Has it changed my outlook? Yeah, it's changed my outlook, but more on that later. Anyway, I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, any comments, if you're in a similar sort of situation and you're thinking, my God, this is taking forever, you know, just please get in contact. And that's it. So hopefully I will see you again post third operation when I will be on that pogo stick. Okay, see you later.